Hello, Spotify Greenroom. Stephen Shields is back. This is Sunday, the 24th of October, 2021. And there's a lot of political corruption going on out there. Basically, we've got a new premier as well. So we'll see how this plays out with Gladys Berejiklian too. And I've been keeping very busy as well. You know, working my best, getting sunlight, and, keep on working hard. But does hard work pay off? That's the question. Can hard work pay off in the long run? And what is hard work in your view? Just think about that. What is hard work in your view? What does hard work mean to you? I'll let you in the audience figure that one out as well. How do we, put the work in, and then, do we achieve success if we work our asses off, or can we chill and be the chillpreneur and make money just chilling? Who knows? I think there's a book called The Chillpreneur out there. It's written. I think did Tim Ferriss write it or something? And basically, that's what it is. I have future goals as well. The goal, goals is important in life, especially with like Elle Nightingale. He's a great motivational speaker and listener as well. Wayne Dyer. I was listening to some Wayne Dyer last night before bed, and it's just good. It's good relaxation for the mind as well. Wayne Dyer. He's a wonderful man. He and Louise Hay and Wayne Dyer are going to be well remembered for life. That's what I think in the future. I think if you keep, if you keep persistence, because I've found as entrepreneurs, persistence, apparently it comes down to persistence, because I've noticed when I've started my journey, no one takes me seriously for some reason. Now, I produce very great, amazing content, great work. What is it that you're not taking me serious about? Is it my age? Is it because I'm different? I'll let you decide that. It's just good to just listen to the birds in the morning when I get up. Doing my 30-day breathwork challenge as well. So I've definitely noticed an improvement with, my lungs, oxygen. If you can read Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself by Dr. Joe Dispenza, that's a must read. That's good for entrepreneurs as well. And, I don't know with entrepreneurship why it's very slow in the beginning to start with. Just what if we could have everything like that? Imagine that. Imagine a world like that. But no, it takes work. It takes a lot of courage, a lot of persistence as well. Effort. You got to love what you do. I've had, companies that didn't work out. I've closed down a few, but you just think, well, I learned something out of it. I run my company part-time. I do it for medical reasons, and I'm great. I can be the chillpreneur. I mean, there's a lot of these books out there. I know I think it's the Lean Startup's a good book, but we have to put it into action. We can get the theory down, but we need to start taking action in, what we are reading and absorbing. I mean, these days we've got so much information on the internet. There's a lot of bullshit out there on the internet. You want to go to valid resources. Peer-reviewed articles is the best. That's what I learned as a university student, was peer-reviewed, not Wikipedia, because anyone can just go on fucking Wikipedia and basically just talk shit. And people do. You gotta be careful what you read on the internet, on that fucking internet, man. I know because of the pandemic, we've spent so much time online. Hopefully, I just want this stuff to end, because I don't want to live with COVID forever, or if this is something we're going to live with, we probably just have to live with it. Just think of it like this. It has taught us something. It's taught us to be, more mindful, cleaner as well. And, more hygienic too is another thing too. Hygiene. So it's taught us something, this coronavirus. But it's definitely affected a lot of things like the music industry, arts, any creative arts as well. So that's how it is. Like, was creative arts always meant to be a hobby, or should it be a job? I'll let you, the listeners, decide that. And, I'm always welcome to any of your feedback as well. Was creative arts always meant to be a hobby or a job? I'll let you decide. As you can hear the birds chirping. Birds are good. I like nature as well, because you've got to get out in nature as much as you can. Nice to hear the birds in the morning chirping away. You can hear that. But yeah, Michael McIntosh on Insight Time has definitely helped me a lot, actually. I was listening to one of his talks about, the pandemic. And you just think, there are people out there that have made bad investments. They've lost their homes. They took a mortgage out, borrowed too much than they could afford. And, it's hit our economy very hard, and it's damaged it bad. Now, we don't know if coronavirus in the future, there's going to be like another some Delta variant or something. I fucking hope not, because I'm fed up with this shit. I'm over it. I mean, I'm fully vaccinated now. I don't know if next year I'll have to have a booster shot. How long is the booster going to last? Fuck do I know? I don't know. The Australian government's been very slow getting the rollout. I mean, I got the AstraZeneca. I was fine, so I'm very thankful that I'm healthy. But I think, there's not a lot of networking events going on at the moment due to, how many people can be in a room at once, 1.5 meters, social distancing. So those are the things we are living with now, our challenges in life. Now, this pandemic just came out of nowhere, guys. This coronavirus just shot up out of the blue. I mean, there was the MERS that went around, I think it was in 2012, but they managed to contain that. And, our governments have a pandemic handbook. Apparently they couldn't find it. So it goes to show that, in Australia, we've been a lucky country. I know in Melbourne, they're one of the states that's probably been in the most lockdowns. And it's frustrating because it's not fun sitting home all day. I mean, there are people out there that can't afford the internet. So how can they do Zoom meetings, Skype meetings online if they can't afford internet? Probably have to do it on the phone. But even then, depending on your data plan, if you're on a very prepaid thing, then how can you? You can't. And you can't homeschool kids whose families can't afford the internet. How can you? You can't. You have to do the old-fashioned way. Just get the textbooks out. I don't know. If you have audio CDs, that's why I still keep some of my CDs. So it's definitely taught me a lot. Hospitality's gone to shit because every time I want to sit for a fucking coffee, I've got to scan, I've got to show my vaxxed pass. My new trend is vaxxed. I've been vaxxed. Vaxxed is the new trend. And this is society now. Now, I don't want this shit to last forever. I want it to stop. But lockdowns do affect mental health. Like, there was all these stupid protesting going on, which is just dumb. I think you're an idiot if you've gone to that. You shouldn't. Now, we just have to move on from this. This will just be like another flu, I think. I'm not an epidemiologist. We probably just have to live with it, deal with it, suck it up, move on, keep healthy, be the best. Even if you're fully vaccinated, you're still at a risk of getting COVID-19, just not as bad. So, I don't know. There was conspiracy theories about this being grown in a laboratory somewhere in Wuhan, China. I'll let you answer that, because what can we do? But, as our online world is growing and growing and growing, and there's so much information being bombarded out there, it's like you start to think, well, who's right, who's wrong? He said, she said this, they said that on all these blog posts. So it's crazy. It is crazy. But I want to know what you've done to keep yourself busy. What entertainment you've been using. what's your strategies in coping with stress and anxiety, because it's gone up, and depression as well? I know, like myself, living with anxiety, mild depression is, not easy. But you move on, you just got to keep busy, keep finding your passion, find a hobby, which is nice. If you're doing an online course, great, really study it. I finished the YouTube Creator Academy course. That was fun. Simple and easy as well to use. Right now I'm just watching a bird on the power lines. Yeah. It's good to watch nature if you can. Nature is very powerful, I guess. Even just getting outside of the house and going for a walk is good. Wow. How amazing is it, how birds can just fly? Birds have all this freedom. Matter of fact, animals had more freedom than us during the lockdown. The birds could just fly. Yay! I wonder how the airline industry is going to cope after this, and when will the airline industry get back to normal after all this shit's finished with? Fucking hell, man. It's like I wouldn't be booking a holiday at the moment. I wouldn't want to be getting on a plane. Ugh, it's a nightmare. If you wouldn't believe this. If you're going to leave the country, right? If you want to leave the country of Australia, you've got to get like a COVID test. You've got to pay like $300. Then you got to wait for a negative. And then I think it's like, I don't know, a couple of days later you got to have one again, and then you got to wait. It's shit. I like I said, I wouldn't want to be booking anything. Like, I miss traveling. I miss going on cruises. I don't know what's gonna happen. I just want this to pass. That's all I want. Is this just to pass and, get to the world we were living in before the pandemic? But yeah, strategies are important, coping mechanisms as well. And that's all you can do. Find something that you love. Stay off these fake news media websites. And, just think, if I have a roof over my head, I'm happy. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. But I know if you're out there and you're listening to this episode, I just want to say, look, if you're going through the shit times, this will pass. Eventually, this will come to an end. And, we will just have to move on. And that's it. Just just move on. I do my meditation as well. So yeah, just keep going, keep being yourself. Stay cool. Keep manifesting what you want to desire in your life. Keep going, keep working hard. Keep trying, keep dreaming. And just think, look, I've done the best that I could do. The past is the past. If I fucked up in the past, we all make mistakes. We've all done stupid things. I've done stupid things. But then just the past is the past, and that's all we can do is just move on. So I want to thank you for listening to, today's podcast as well on the Stephen Shields radio show. I'm going to leave it there for now. Please subscribe to the podcast also, too. If you'd like, you can donate to my Patreon page. You can also share any of your favorite episodes on your social media. I've got music on Spotify as well, so keep listening to my work, keep supporting it, keep sharing it, and just stay cool. Podcasts are available every Friday at 6 p.m. Sydney, Australia time. I'm Stephen Shields. Goodbye for now.